welcome back to Mr.Kinsuan. Today we're going to talk about coilovers and why you should upgrade them.
In a club with some wines and I'm pipe down. Shawty got me out too high. I be stepping on a beach with some white wine.
A function of a coilover is to prevent the car from bottoming out and support each wheel when it's moving up and down, and also to reduce body roll. The spring's job is to store energy, and once compressed it returns back to its original shape so your car stays at the same ride height. Second component of a coilover is the damper. The damper slows down the motion of up and down bouncing so your spring doesn't fly away. In my last episode I mentioned me ordering new coilovers, the KW V4 Clubsports, and today we're gonna tell you why it's the best choice for the BMW M2 Competition. First, low speed compression. Low speed compression is when you brake and the car pitches forward slightly, and when you steer, the gradual weight shifts and weight transfer of the car, that is what low speed compression adjusts. Second, high speed compression. It has 14 clicks of high speed compression. High speed compression is when you're hitting a large bump at high speeds and how quickly the suspension absorbs sudden impact. Third is rebound. How quickly the coil travels up and down to return to its original stock length when the shock is compressed. 4, we have uniball top mounts to adjust the camber. What is camber? The angle of the wheel. Negative camber looks like this and positive camber looks like this. 5, the KW coilover has an externally mounted reservoir, so it holds much more oil, so it reduces the heat that is generated when the spring and the pistons are moving up and down. The coilover keeps on working even at high temperatures. Today we're going to measure how the stock suspension performs by braking from 50 to 0 to see how much the front end tilts down, and also we're going to measure the body roll at 50 kilometers an hour. So this is how we're going to measure the 50 to 0 braking test and how much the suspension pitches forward. So we made this ruler. Each one of these increments are 1 centimeter, and we put this ruler on the tire so it's just resting, and we're going to put this ruler like right here, and as you can see the car is riding at 4.5 centimeters now, and we're going to mount the camera on this fender to see how much it goes, how much the wheel goes up into the fender. It's starting now. Put the limiter on 50. And then full emergency stop in 3, 2, 1. We're doing a little voiceover since at the shop it was very quiet and I didn't want to disturb anyone. Here's a quick look at Hub Auto. So the KW V4 Clubsports have been installed, and this is a little clip of us adjusting the ride height and a little sneak peek of the whole coilover itself. So this is the recommended KW setup for track, and I also put the diagram of the KW street setup. So I picked up the car yesterday. I wrote down some notes on my phone and we're gonna go through them now. The ride is noticeably more aggressive. The car's steering input has become way more sensitive and direct. You point the steering wheel and turn it, it goes exactly where you want it to go. But the suspension ride is quite harsh. You can literally feel every single bump on the road, almost even the little stripes. However, I think we need to adjust the rebound a few clicks softer to make it slightly better for normal road driving, because it's a little bit unbearable. The feeling of the car nose diving into corners when braking, the car pitching forwards and then turning, has completely gone. The car has barely any body roll now and just feels planted. Like you turn the steering wheel left and right, the car just zigzags along. On the previous stock suspension, when you floored the car, the rear wheels would lose traction. But now when I floor it, the car feels planted. So we're doing the KW suspension test now, and you can already see the car is riding a centimeter lower at the front, and it's riding at 3.5 centimeters now. And we're gonna use the DJI Osmo to film it like last time. So the limiter is set on 50, and we're gonna do a full emergency brake in 3, 2, 1. So hopefully you guys like this suspension test video of the KW V4 Clubsports, and if you did like it, please consider subscribing and liking this video. If you ever see me out in public in Taiwan or something, I made these stickers that you guys can have, but you have to mention you guys subscribe and follow my Instagram, Mr.Kinsuan. Alright, perfect. Thank you guys. Bye bye.